Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2021 Toyota Highlander Platinum, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Coming off a full redesign last year, the 2021 Toyota Highlander broadens its lineup with a new and sporty XSE model with a sport-tuned suspension. Most shoppers seeking a three-row family SUV probably aren't looking for handily performance, though, and the Highlander is already skilled in that area. Otherwise, this three-row midsize SUV returns unchanged. The 2021 Toyota Highlander is a midsize three-row SUV with seating for 8 passengers. Mid-grade trims and above swap the second row bench for captain's chairs, reducing capacity to 7 passengers. All models are powered by a 3.5-liter V6 engine. That engine makes 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque, and that engine's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission that drives the front wheels. All-wheel drive is available on all trim levels as an option. There are 6 trim levels of Highlander. There's the L, LE, XLE, XSE, Limited, and Platinum. And while we are going to build and price the 2021 Toyota Highlander Platinum on the channel today, most shoppers on a budget will be well served by the Highlander in LE trim, mainly for its addition of a power liftgate and a blind spot monitor. For those in harsh weather regions, all-wheel drive is available throughout the lineup. If you have more room in your budget, the XLE model looks and feels quite a bit nicer thanks to its added convenience features and simulated leather upholstery. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2021 Toyota Highlander. Real quick before we get started, I just want to remind you to take a look at some of my other related build and price reviews. I've put links down in the description below. Obviously, the Highlander competes with other mid-size SUVs. I've done build and price reviews of many of them. For instance, I just did the build and price review of the 2021 Kia Telluride in the top tier SX trim. Very popular SUV. I also did the 2021 Honda Pilot EXL in all-wheel drive. And I did the 2021 Hyundai Palisade in the Calligraphy trim level. So, after you watch this video, make sure you watch one or two of those other videos as well. So before we build and price our top tier Toyota Highlander in the Platinum trim, let's go over the colors, then let's go over the features. So we're sitting here at the colors right now. We can see this color here, which is called Blueprint actually. The color is called Blueprint. We could also do a 360 exterior walk around of the 2021 Highlander. This color here is called Opulent Amber, some shade of brown. It's not that bad, actually, as far as browns go, and I've never said that before. We got a Ruby Flare Pearl. I'd rather have the brown than the Ruby Flare Pearl, to be honest with you. There's the Midnight Black Metallic. There's a Moon Dust, which is some kind of silvery blue. We've got a Celestial Silver Metallic. We've got a Magnetic Gray Metallic. And we have Blizzard Pearl, which is Toyota's white. Okay, so before we check out the features, let's quickly go over the different trim levels, the different configurations of 2021 Toyota Highlander. There's several, actually. There's gas and hybrid models. They do have some hybrid models of Toyota Highlander, but we're really focused on the gas models today. So there's 6 levels of gas models for the Highlander. There's the base model L. It starts at $34,810. It seats 8 people. They all have the same engine, so they all get the same fuel economy. 21 miles to a gallon in the city, 29 miles to a gallon on the highway. Toyota Safety Sense is standard. That's their suite of safety equipment. You get a smart key system with push-button start and 5 USB ports. So that's your base model L. Then you move up to the LE. It's quite a bit. It's a decent jump at $37,010. Now you get a blind spot monitor. You get the power liftgate. You get the LED fog light. Moving up from the LE, you have the XLE. It starts at $39,810. Now you can have 7 or 8 passenger seating, depending on if you get the bench seat or the captain's chairs, because you can option the XLE with the captain's chairs. It comes standard with the wireless charging pad. It has a power tilt slide moonroof, and you get the faux leather interior on the XLE. When you move up from the XLE, you get the XSE. The XSE is $41,405. Now it comes standard with the second row captain's chair, so you get 7 passenger seating, but you get a bump up. You get 20-inch wheels. You get the twin tip exhaust, and now you actually have real leather interior. Correction on that XSE. You can get the Softex trimmed or leather trimmed front and second row seats. So you get the option to get leather seats with the XSE. The Limited, however, that starts at $43,765 comes standard with leather trim seats. It also gets the JBL audio system, and you get the hands-free power liftgate. Last but certainly not least, you have the Platinum trim, $46,965, 12.3-inch touchscreen display, panoramic moonroof with sunshade, bird's eye view camera, and everything else that I've mentioned up until this point. So a fully loaded 2021 Toyota Highlander is going to set you back $46,965, and there's not going to be really anything to get other than a few accessories if you want. Okay, so that was our overview of the 2021 Toyota Highlander. Now let's jump into the features. We can see right here there's several categories of features. We've got performance features, interior features, we've got the Toyota Safety Sense features, and then we have other safety features, exterior features, technology features, and then they talk about hybrid features. We're going to actually skip over hybrid features because we're not focusing on the hybrid Highlander at this time. Okay, let's start off with the performance features, and right off the jump, they're telling us about the Sport Tune suspension that I already talked about in the overview of the new XSE model. So it's got that Sport Tune suspension to give you just that little bit better handling, and you might be into that. Maybe most folks don't really care about the handling of their SUV. You might be different. I know that I am. I would be interested in the Sport Tune suspension. Then you've got the dynamic torque vectoring and all-wheel drive. This is an available system, and I guess you're going to probably get the dynamic torque vectoring when you get the all-wheel drive system, because the all-wheel drive is not standard on the Highlander, though you can option all-wheel drive on any model. What else do they have? Impressive efficiency, right? We're talking about the fuel economy. So they say, oh, they're talking about the hybrid here now. However, for this video, we're interested in the gas engine, the 3.5-liter V6 engine that makes 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque. It can tow 5,000 pounds, which the hybrid motor cannot, and it has a combined fuel economy of 23 miles to the gallon. Not 36, but 23. But it can also tow 5,000 pounds. So when you get all-wheel drive on one of these Highlanders, you then get a feature called Multi-Terrain Select that gives you 4 kind of driving modes, I guess. Mud and sand, rock and dirt, snow, and normal. And this is going to give you improved traction on different driving surfaces. Then there's just some other driving modes. You've got 3 distinct driving modes. You've got a sport mode, you've got an eco mode, and you have a normal mode that's really all about blending fuel economy with performance. Okay, so that was performance features for the Highlander. Now let's talk about the interior features for the 2021 Toyota Highlander. They're telling us that it's got a premium interior. There's Apple CarPlay. There's Android Auto. There's Amazon Alexa. You can add Sirius XM. If you do that, when you buy it brand new, you'll get a trial subscription. That's usually lasts, 30, 60, 90 days, something like that. The XSE, that's the sporty one. They give you a two-tone. There's an available red and black two-tone leather-trimmed interior with red accent stitching and all that if you want the sporty model. Here they're showing you the center console with the wireless charging that's actually in the center console. Very nice. What else do we have here? Heated and ventilated front seats. Not standard. They are not standard. Available heated and ventilated front seats. I love the stitching and the quilting on these leather seats, by the way. Here, they're talking about the panoramic moonroof, which, of course, is going to come standard on our top-tier Platinum, as is these beautiful leather seats with the quilting on there. Here, they're showing the third-row seating, and it's a big bench seat back there. You can get 3 people back there. Gives you impressive legroom. It does look pretty roomy back there and all that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, let's talk about Toyota Safety Sense. It's your standard suite of safety technology for every Toyota. So what's included? Pre-collision system with low-light pedestrian detection. There's full-speed range dynamic radar cruise control. There's lane departure alert with steering assist. There's lane tracing assist. There's road sign assist, and there's automatic high beams. Here are some additional safety features. These are not standard. These are available safety features, like available blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert. There's available front and rear parking assist with automatic braking. But this is not. This is standard. This is a no-cost maintenance plan and roadside assistance. And they call this Toyota Care. Scheduled service for 2 years or 25,000 miles, whichever comes first. 24-hour roadside assistance for 2 years, unlimited mileage. All right, let's go over the exterior features here. So they say that the Highlander's got a captivating exterior design. Of course, they're going to mention the XSE because that's the new sport variant, and it's got an aggressive mesh front grille, blacked out accents, lower side skirts, all that there. It's the sporty model. You could also get it with that black and red leather interior. Here they're talking about the XSE's twin tip exhaust, and that gives it more of a sporty look. I guess it's all about the XSE on this one, isn't it? The 20-inch wheels that are standard on XSE, limited in platinum models. And here they're showing the hands-free power liftgate. This is an available feature. It is not standard. That's pretty cool. You saw how she swiped your foot under the back. Everybody's kind of doing that. You got the LED headlights too. Those are standard LED headlights. Very nice. Very nice. Let's move on. Last but not least, let's talk about technology features for the 2021 Toyota Highlander. They do have another category of hybrid features, but we're skipping over that. So Apple CarPlay compatibility, and it should be mentioning Android Auto in there, but they're probably going to get around to that. Apple CarPlay compatibility. You've got Wi-Fi connectivity and 5 USB ports. You've got SiriusXM all-access 3-month trial subscription when you buy new. You got the optional JBL audio system is going to come standard on our Platinum. You got the digital rear view mirror. It's an available feature. And you got the dynamic navigation. It's an available dynamic navigation. Oh, and they didn't mention the Android Auto, but we know that it's in there. Let's go over the gallery images really fast. We're not going to click on the big pictures. Let's just scroll over these pictures, kind of see what the gallery images. These are the exterior gallery photos. We saw those. Let's scroll back up. Let's click on the interior photos. We've basically seen all these interior photos throughout learning about the features and all that. So there's all that. Let's jump over to the build. Okay, here we are on the build page. We've got to find our trim level that we want. We got to go all the way to the top. We're going to get the top tier Platinum. Got that selected. Go to the next step. What's the next step? Oh, the next step is, how do you want this? Do you want this with all-wheel drive? Do you want this with front-wheel drive? Do you want this with the hybrid engine? We want the gas engine with all-wheel drive. There we go there. We're going to select that. And then the next thing it wants to do is it wants to know about colors. You know what? I'm going to do something different that I never do. I'm going to go ahead and select this opulent amber. Right? I'm going to select that opulent amber. I do kind of like it. And then let's take an interior shot here. And what we're looking at is the glazed caramel leather. They have the harvest beige leather. They have black leather. And then they have a graphite leather. You know, I think we're going to just stick with the glazed caramel leather. Let's take a larger look at that. Can we see a bigger picture of that? Yeah, we can. Let's scroll through. That's what the interior looks like. And then we're going to have that, what was this? This opulent brown color. What was that called? Opulent amber was the color. Let's move on to the next step. There are no packages because we have the top tier Platinum, which is what I said. I said the only thing that might be available are some accessories. And here we are at accessories. Wheel locks, floor liners, body side moldings, all that kind of stuff. Emergency first aid kits, things to protect your paint, all that kind of stuff. You know what? Some of these things are cool, but we're not going to get any of these things today on the channel. So you know what? Let's go right to the summary. So here it is. The 2021 Highlander Platinum, out the door, $50,000 once you add the little, you know, the processing and all those other kinds of fees. So $50,000 for this SUV, out the door, fully loaded 2021 Toyota Highlander. I think it's a very solid SUV. I think it's easily as nice as the new Telluride, as the new calligraphy trim level of the Hyundai Palisade, easily just as nice. The Honda Pilot's nice too. It's just older. I like that they've redesigned the Highlander. It looks a lot nicer. Love that tonneau cover that covers the back third row when you have items back there. All right, I'm just rambling. Let's wrap this video up. If you found this review helpful, informative, or entertaining of the 2021 Toyota Highlander Platinum, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on the very next video.